Good morning, everyone. Our team is unique because we represent 3 different schools in one campus. My name is Deja, this is Jessica, Jose, and Daniela. We represent West Legacy. Josh and Ziola represent West Leadership Academy, and Isaac and Ernesto represent Generations Academy.
So we chose Laura Zabel's community art project, and essentially what it is creating a bridge between the community members across our whole area around our school and the school, so we better know what each other wants and we better understand what the people around us want. So we create a connection, and it's just better relationships, and it provides somebody you can talk to, somebody you can interact with, somebody you can share the similar problems with when we pose questions.
We thought it best to choose this Laura Zabel's Art Challenge because it was most relevant to our school and community, and we wanted people to express themselves without any real or perceived barriers.
Our solution is going to start in our school and would expand to the community. We have ordered 2 chalkboards that will be set up in our school with questions and quotes that our students can answer and create communication while doing so. The questions will be based on our community and our school, such as what are West High School traditions that you would like to keep or add, and what is the biggest problem in your community. The chalkboards will be maintained by our school clubs every week. We are asking GROTC, National Honor Society, Girls Inc., and Sports Club to look after our board so they can take care of it and keep it appropriate. We have also created a Facebook and Twitter page so we could keep our campus and community engaged and updated.
We are also creating inspiration malls, and this is for the new cowboy families that are registering for our school. This will be put up every new school year, and the families and students would come up and answer a question such as, what is your dream college? Or what do you look forward most this year? We are also trying to utilize the Santa Fe First Friday Art Walk, and this will bring businesses and art studios to interact with students, and we can better find out what they like and enjoy and what we like and enjoy.
Over the past 7 weeks, me and my team had met with 2 contacts that could really help us in our challenge. The first being Kenneth Padilla, who is the senior supervisor of coding for DPS. And he really helped us by telling us that we couldn't directly put anything we wanted onto the walls. So it'd be a lot easier to stop vandalism as well. And did all of you know that over $800,000 of educational money is spent on fixing graffiti in schools? That's a big thing. And we also met with Talia Dornbush from the Center for Visual Arts, which is on Santa Fe. And she has it really good in with the Santa Fe Art District people. So she could really help us with that. She also told us about how we could use the chain link fence outside of the building for the Center for Visual Arts. And we were going to be thinking of using a plan as putting up one of our walls on the chain link fence, and on First Friday having people come up and use it and seeing what their reaction is. And if it went well, we could do it again.
So our evidence that we have for our project is we interviewed students at lunch and asked them what they thought about the chalkboards going up. And they said that they really liked the idea, and it gave them a chance to have a voice in the school. During the last 7 weeks, we ordered 2 chalkboards that will be delivered and installed on March 7th in our school. And it will display a question such as, what makes you smile? Or what's the biggest problem in your community?
So when we took the whiteboards as a pilot test into the hallways, we asked students and teachers different types of questions. And the questions that we asked them this week and before were, what makes you happy? Or what is the biggest problem in your school? So after this project, a lot of students were asking us, oh, when you guys gotta do this again? Or they're asking us what the next question would be. So that showed us that the students and the staff we're really interested in this project.
Judges, your question.
So how will you know that what you're doing is making a difference?
So we interviewed some students, and they were telling us how cool it was, how they can voice their opinions and stuff. So what we're thinking is, while we put up these boards and we have these different clubs taking care of them, like every week or every month at least, we know it's going to be staying there because students want to go show off their art, or they want to go show off what they're thinking or what they want people to know. So I mean, it's going to make a difference with the students, and not just the students, and in the community as well, with First Fridays, because First Fridays, it's the Santa Fe district, and with that we're trying to get a wall as well, so we can get people from the community to come out and write on the walls as well.
We will also use the chalkboards as a way of finding out whether they enjoy this or not. We can pose a question such as that, asking them if they enjoy this or what they think of this, and they can just tell us themselves.
And adding on to the Santa Fe, the First Friday, we're also not only doing it on like board, we're also having them do answer in other artistic ways.
I know you were very deliberate in ensuring that there was representation from each of the schools on your campus. So talk a little bit about your team effort, what challenges you had, how you worked to bring each of your very different school communities together around this.
So what we have a all right. So what we have a student council every 6th period, Tuesday and Thursdays. So that gives us a chance to meet up and just to plan, execute our plans. And it's just a great way due to the fact that we're kind of like the human body. Each of us does their important part. And yeah, there are those pinky toes and the tailbones that don't matter in the human body, but none of us are like that due to the fact that we're just such a great team, and we articulate and work really well with each other.
I'm going to focus a little bit more on potential outcomes, and you talked about it some, but I want you to expand a little bit. I mean, if walls could talk, I love that concept. If they start talking about some things that might encourage change or action, how would you all as leaders respond to that and incorporate that in your communities?
So, as Jose said, we're all part of student board or student council, and if we want change and students are expressing their feelings and wanting change, we can implement that and we can create ideas and put them out there for administrators to discuss, and for other students who don't know about it, discuss over and figure it all out that way.
Okay. Thank you very much. If you would, leave the microphones next to the stairs. That brings us to the midway point of the presentations and break time. I'm going to slightly revise the schedule that you have. We're going to give you a little bit longer break, but we want you back in your seats ready to go at 10:30. 10:30, not 10:45. So you get a little bit longer, and we'll start a little earlier. Thank you.